Welcome to my TED Talk, where I will be talking about what impacts is the resources we are using having on the planet, by me, Tiago. Now you may be wondering, what does this question mean and how does it affect us at all? Well, as you can see from this graph, we've been keeping a steady energy consumption on our traditional biomass, meaning the Earth's natural energy consumption, until the Industrial Revolution, where we started using coal, oil, gases, and then we had a massive spike in energy consumption, which is very dangerous for the Earth and the planet. As you can see from the same graph but zoomed in, we are currently struggling to keep our energy consumption down, as the spike is getting bigger and bigger every day. So let's break this graph up into sections so we can understand it more. Coal, as you know, is a black or brownish rock. Coal contains mostly carbon with other amounts of elements, including hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen, and nitrogen. Negative effects of coal is sulfur dioxide, which contributes to acid rain and can cause respiratory illnesses. Nitrogen oxides can also cause respiratory illnesses, but it can also cause smog, haze, and lung diseases. Oil. Oil is a naturally occurring yellowish black liquid found in areas beneath the Earth's surface. It is commonly refined into various types of fuels. This means people use oil for cars, electricity, etc. Dangerous things about coal is its emissions fuel climate change, which means that when you use oil, for example, in a car, electricity, it let out emissions, also known as fuels, which helps climate change, but in a bad way. It can break the ozone layer, causing climate change, which makes the Earth hotter, which snowballs. Oil and gas can also ruin areas in society. For example, humans before COVID in China used to have to wear masks to go to school in order to just breathe properly because of all the fumes, oil, emissions there were there. This is not very good as, well, even after COVID, if we keep this up, we'll still be having to wear masks. Also, it's just not going to be healthy. Air, overall, very bad. Another thing is oil spills can be very dangerous to not only humans, but also animals, as if either a human or animal gets trapped in there, they could die. Gas. Well, gas is a state of matter, and in terms of factories letting it out, it is very common to see toxic gases around. Breathing small amounts of vapor and gas can lead to a lot of symptoms, including nose and throat irritation, headaches, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, and breathing difficulties, as we went over before. And humans aren't the only ones being affected, just mostly humans. Animals can also get these symptoms. But gas can also damage our ozone layer, which is most dangerous about it, because of all of the chemicals help break it through, which causes climate change. Now, after all of this information, you may be wondering, well, how can we prevent climate change? How can we stop this from happening? How can we stop all this energy consumption? Well, a very easy way you can help is sometimes instead of taking a car unnecessarily, try take a bicycle or just walking there, as that reduces and also stops emissions completely, which is less fumes in the air, which is a good thing. Also, sometimes try eat less meat, as that causes less greenhouse gases than fruits, vegetables, etc. And if you're ever in your house and you don't need lights in a certain room, try turn them off because you don't need it. And also electricity can cause fumes, emissions because it uses oil, etc. Also, just in general, as pretty obvious, try just reduce your waste. Don't throw around your trash everywhere, as people will end up burning it, causing fuels, emissions, and smoke in the air, which can damage the ozone layer and is currently damaging the ozone layer, which is going to be very bad, as the earth is just going to get hotter and hotter, causing more ice to melt, sea rises, etc. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.